All right, we got the Danger Ranger out. We're doing a little qualifying before the big race tomorrow, going to eliminations. And I just recently put a big 10-inch fan on the intercooler like you guys saw. I put an oil cooler and a trans cooler and 2 more fans on this thing. So we got just about the whole Davies Craig catalog thrown at this thing, and I can tell you right now, it is helping a ton. This thing is running so much cooler. I've got better oil pressure. The trans temp is staying way down compared to where it was with my off-the-counter junk old cooler that I had on there. So we're doing a lot better. We've got our fan on the intercooler right there, big old 10-inch. That thing moves some serious air. When I throw that on, you can feel air pouring out of every crevice of this thing. So that's working good. Now my water pump is right down there, and I've had that thing on, so that's the first time I started the truck, and it has ran absolutely great. Oh, another truck guy. I like it. So anyways, sorry, I saw something cool and I got distracted. Anyways, back to this truck, not that truck. I've ran that thing since I got the truck going, and it's been amazing. They do offer a controller that you can actually turn it up and down. So instead of running a thermostat, you can have something set up to where it's cycling up and down. But I don't use any of that stuff. I run that puppy wide open all the time, especially this truck just gets beat on. So I keep the coolant flow 100%. I control temperature with my fans in the back. That seems to work really good. But it is an option if you guys need it. Radiator with the 2 fans back there is holding down the fort just fine. We got our E150 pump in there, also holding down the fort just fine. This truck's got probably 3,000 miles on it, I would say, since I put it together with the electric water pump. That thing has not skipped a beat. I can do all kinds of cool stuff with it too. Like, I don't have to have my car running for 30 minutes while I bleed the coolant system. Obviously, it takes a lot of work to bleed a cooling system when your radiator's in your bed. But that thing, I can just turn it on with the truck off and let it bleed all the bubbles out. I can cycle it, do whatever I need to it. So down in this ugly little hole in my front bumper here, we've got an oil cooler and a trans cooler and 2 8-inch fans, I believe, on those, wired in and working amazing. This thing is staying so much cooler. After a pass, I was seeing like 18 pounds of oil pressure on this Coyote engine at idle, which is okay, but definitely nice and hot oil when it's getting that thin, especially cruising. Sometimes if I was cruising a little bit too fast, too long, like an hour, 2-hour drive, I would stop and get to an idle and I'd have like 16 or 17 pounds of oil pressure. And then you let it sit for a few minutes in idle and it climb right back up to 24. Now when I end a pass and I'm really beating on this thing, the lowest I've seen is 21 PSI at idle. And driving and cruising, the lowest I've seen is actually that normal 24. So I know I'm getting a lot of heat out of the oil, and the transmission is acting a lot happier. It's not burning fluid anymore. My old cooler setup was like what you would buy at your local parts store for your buddy's RV that was broke down and on the side of the highway, and it sucked. This thing is crushing it. It is keeping up so good. Could not be happier. Well, how is that for a good weekend of racing? We got a fat giant check on top of the car, and I can honestly say that the Davies Craig stuff really helped me out, because semifinals I won, and the guy I had to race had a buy run, so all he did was break the beams and back up. He left his car nice and cool. I ran down that track right there, all the way around and all the way back, straight back to the lanes, no cool down time. Turned on my intercooler fan to get my air intake temps down, ran that guy within 5 minutes of running my semifinals, beat him, and got the big check. So thank you so much, Davies Craig, for helping me out with that, and thank you for keeping this hot rod nice and cool and in the winner circle.